All right, guys. Last call on the White Sox. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. A pin. There's Warthog's TikTok. If you guys want to follow Warthog Travels, he's going to be doing personals, packs and boxes on his Twitter page. Follow him. We conclude here tonight. He will be ripping personals. All right, Kevin's got the Blue Jay. I knew somebody grabbed them. They were gone, so hopefully somebody got the White Sox, and then we got all the breaks filled tonight. Okay, guys, follow Warthog Travels on TikTok. Follow Jackpot Breakers on TikTok. Eventually, we'll start doing breaks on there as well. But right now, we're just doing packs and boxes. We're doing breaks mostly on our YouTube page. Well, right now, exclusively on our YouTube page. 8 autos, 2 MIMs per box on average. 5 cards per pack, 5 packs per box. Dominican Prospect Leagues have autos and MIMs. Those on-campus ultra-rare inserts are also in here. We pulled another 1 of 1 out of Donruss Elite. We got 2023 Donruss Elite last night. I already forgot who the prospect was. I know Robbie Snelling was our first 1 of 1 we hit maybe last week or the week before. And then last night we hit a 1 of 1 as well. So let's keep that streak going. Let's hit another 1 of 1. We have hit some on-campus cards in the past too. So, I mean, we get a little bit of everything in these boxes. There's Zach Neto out of 199. Like I said, almost everything's numbered. We got almost 40 autos per break. Out of 97, that's Ben Joyce on the auto. Sean McClain out of 499 for Los Angeles. Kansas City out of 299 is Caden Wallace. There's a silver college ticket, Dylan Beavers. Oh, that's weird. Let's go this route. Usually it's not how the cards are. Okay, there's Carlos Danimal on the Dominican Prospect League auto. Then we got a base behind it is Kevin Parada. Then we got Jack Brannigan for Pittsburgh on the extra elite auto. Tristan Verling out of 499 for New York. Justin Crawford out of 999 for Philadelphia. That's the die cut. Dylan Lesko, Future Threads for the Padres. Die cut auto. That's Robbie Snelling out of 50, 42 out of 50. We hit his 1 of 1 out of, I think, 22. And then last night we did 2023 and hit a 1 of 1 out of the box. Someone else, 999, Hayden Alvarez. Sterling Thompson out of 349. And we got a silver Tamar Johnson for Pittsburgh. Look at these autos top loaded after this box. Got 2 packs left here. Do that again. Here we go. How about Belfry Rivera out of 185 on the prime numbers? Ben Joyce for the Angels. Ben Joyce for the Angels on the auto. David McCabe out of 499 going to Atlanta. Then we have a prime numbers out of 185. That's Eduardo Beltre for the Dominican Prospect League spot. Then we have Cutter Coffee on the base for Boston. Last pack out of box number 1. Start off with an auto of Jason White for Miami. There's a patch auto of Michael Harris. Like I said, these have a lot of different prospects, rookies, and one of the big name guys here. Michael Harris for Atlanta on the prospect materials patch auto. Gabriel Hughes out of 349. We hit a really awesome patch on a Houston prospect last night. Kevin Parada out of 197 here, out of 197. And Gavin Cross. All right, we'll get these top loaded. Die cut first. Your guess is in for the player on the last auto. If you're unfamiliar who's in this product, excuse me, just Google the checklist for it. Find a name in there that's on one of the autographs. Presented some of the autographs, and then put that player in the chat. If you guess correctly, you get 20 in credit. You do not have to be in the break to guess either. Again, I got Warthog Travels TikTok pinned to the top or pinned in the chat if you guys are interested in hopping on there to get personals, packs, boxes. He's got a little bit of a mix on there right now. He'll add more and more to a store as he goes. I also go live on the Jackpot Breakers TikTok quite often. And we'll be doing it a lot more often here coming up in the future. So make sure you follow him. We're just getting started. That was just box number 1. I haven't really paid attention. I know I've pulled like 3 or 4 autos from one player, but I haven't really been paying attention what the most. What's the most autos I've pulled of one player in a break? It's probably 3 or 4. It's probably the most. Still a lot. It's Jose Mejia for the Dominican Prospect League. William Kempner out of 60 for San Fran. Jesus Galiz out of 349 for Los Angeles. Dylan Lesko out of 299 for San Diego. And we got the silver Jonathan Cannon for on the college ticket. I'll have to see what team he's on. Okay. Edward Lantigua for the Dominican Prospect League. Dylan O'Ray for Milwaukee. Orion Perkering out of 499. Still don't know how to pronounce that one. Troy Milton for Detroit out of 999 on the die cut. Tristan Verling on the college ticket. Like to hit a big Paul Skeens out of the 2023 stuff. Seems like we pull a lot of his Spellbound inserts, but I want to see if we can hit some low numbered of his. Caden Wallace. Tyler Locklear out of 85. Jeffrey Carrasco out of 399. This is one of my favorite non-licensed products because there's so many of the prospects in there. Parker Messick out of 499 and a silver Carson Milbrandt for Miami. They always seem to have really nice patches in here. Out of 199, Hector Liriano for the Dominican Prospect League. There's a patch auto, Kevin Abel, Future Threads for Cincinnati out of 199. Then we have Juan Angel Javier out of 349. Noah Dean out of 184. Yeah, out of 184 on that die cut. Carson Wisenhunt. Last pack out of box number 2. There's a Lance Berkman patch. All-time first round. I don't know if that's player worn or what, if it even says. Game worn used material. That's game worn or game used. That's cool. We pulled a Mark Pryor before. There's college ticket gold, Clark Elliott. Clark Elliott is out of 99. Anthony Hall out of 499. Peyton Graham out of 63. And we got Xavier Isaac for Tampa on the base. All right, we're going to top load these autos here. And then we'll move on to box number 3. Make sure you guys check out the future break schedule. And this was all. So it looks like it's kind of. I don't know if you guys can see that corner. A little bent. We do have more breaks listed. We're going to add some more breaks as well to our schedule. So make sure you guys check those out. Grab your spots in the upcoming breaks. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Warthog, and the Jackpot Breakers Twitter page, or TikTok pages. I pulled a Mahomes rookie out of Don Russ pack the other night. Trying to think what else recently I pulled. I'm doing personals. Do a lot of Patrick Mahomes signing, a lot of 2017 packs on there. Did a refractor Wembanyama auto, doing some personals out of Bowman University. Bunch of different stuff on there. Box number 3 coming up next. 5 packs, 5 cards per pack. About at the halfway point of the break here. Daniel Susak on the future threads for Oakland. And then we got Will Rudy auto for Milwaukee. The Over Diaza out of 499 going to the Dominican Prospect League. And out of 24, Jonathan Moya. Colton Cowser on the silver. That'll go to Baltimore. I think they're calling him up, or has he already been called? I don't know. Seems like they got so many prospects. They're all. The Over Diaza auto out of 94 for the Dominican Prospect League on the die cut. And then we have Jack Brannigan for Pittsburgh. Jet Williams out of 499. Dylan Ray out of 230 for Arizona. Jack Leiter on the college ticket. Next back. Feline Celestine, infielder for the Dominican Prospect League out of 199. 9 out of 199. Justin Campbell out of 219 for Cleveland. Andrew Taylor out of 349 for Houston. Jacob Melton out of 999 on the die cut for Houston. Cole Phillips silver for Atlanta. Last 2 packs of box number 3. Yes, sir, it did, Kenneth. Yep, that went off about an hour ago at 9:30 Central. Einer Cepeda, 185 out of 185. I think that was our 3rd break of the night. Kenyon Huggins Cincinnati. Jackson Cox out of 999. Coley Thomas, turn of the century out of 127. Going to Oakland. And then we have Nazir Mule for Chicago. Again, all the die cuts, numbered parallels, silvers, patches, they'll all get top loaded. I do that before I sort them and ship them out. I just do the autos during the break. Josh White. Will Bin Choi. The future threads for St. Louis. Marcus Johnson out of 499. William Kempner out of 60. Drew Thorpe on the college ticket. Top load the autos here, and then we'll get to box number 4. Again, guys, we do have Warthog Travels TikTok posted or pinned in the chat. If you guys want to follow him, I'm not sure if he's live right now, if he's going to wait till after the breaks, but follow him. He is going live tonight, ripping personals, packs, and boxes for everybody. He has a wide selection of products. Baseball, some football, shirts and basketball as well. Not really sure of everything he has, but check him out. Even if you're not buying anything, hop in the chat, say hi to him. It can get lonely on those streams if no one's in the chat, so make sure you guys follow him, harass him, whatever you want to do. Tell him the Dolphins suck. Shoot, oh, there. Keep the packs there for now. That's this way. Pack number 1, box number 4. Future threads, Jace Jung. Yeah, so these are player worn used material here. Kenyon Huggins, Cincy on the auto. Richard Matic out of 399 for the Dominican Prospect League. Jake Bennett for Washington out of 349. A silver, Drew Gilbert. Pack number 2 out of box number 4. Cade Povich from Minnesota on the Hidden Gems. Troy Melton for Detroit out of 210. Judd Fabian for Baltimore out of 499. Kumar Rocker on the die cut out of 999 for the Rangers. Carson Wiz and Hunt right there. My college ticket base. We have Chase DeLauder for Cleveland on the future threads out of 199 going to Cleveland. Thomas Harrington for Pittsburgh on the auto. Eric Reiselman out of 499 for New York. Jet Williams on the die cut out of 120 for New York. Noah Schultz for Chicago on the silver. Pack 4, box 4. There's Brandon Barrera for Toronto on the silver auto. That was one of the last teams picked up on this. Orion Kerkering for Philly. I think that might be our second auto of his. Drew Gilbert out of 499. Brooks Lee out of 205. And Cole Young for Seattle. Last pack of box number 4. We got Jordan Sprinkle for Chicago. on the auto. Then we have Wobin Choi again on the Future Threads auto. Had two of these Future Thread autos. That's going to the St. Louis. Jackson Ferris out of 99, $9.99. Lawrence Butler out of $2.99. Going to Oakland. Gabriel Hughes, college ticket. There's a link in there for the website. You can grab packs, boxes on there as well as you can on eBay. We also have our YouTube store filled with ways of buying into breaks, retail breaks and stuff as well. Because again, eBay does not allow the retail breaks. We have to do those on our website. We're going to be doing them through TikTok eventually as well. Trying to get those accounts established, go live more often. Maybe fill those live at night, in the same night. You know, we'll post a retail breakup, fill it, run it. Hope you guys are into the retail breaks. Follow us on TikTok. Check out the website, jackpotbreakers.com. Follow Warthog Travels on TikTok. He's going live tonight to do personals, packs, and boxes. Here's our last box, box number 5. There's our 5. Whoa, no. Our 5 final packs here of the night. See if we can hit a 1-on-1. We hit one last night in the 2023 Elite Extra Edition. See if we can here as well. Good luck, everybody. Dylan Beavers on the silver. What a Future Threads. Cooper Yerbe for St. Louis. Right, butchering that name. Noah Dean on the auto. Yaron Acosta out of 349. And we have Spencer Jones out of 299 for New York. Pack number 2. We have Tamar Johnson for Pittsburgh. Hunter Pattison for Kansas City on the auto. There's a Dominican Prospect League patch auto out of 149. That is Jeffrey Carrasco. And then we have Guy Lincecum Jr. for Cleveland out of 499. And a die cut of Connor Stain for Colorado out of 199. Last 3 packs. There's Owen Murphy for Atlanta. Base Elite Extra Edition. Victor Medeiros for Los Angeles on the Hidden Gems. Noah Dean for Boston on the auto. Dylan Ray for Arizona out of 499. Dylan Beavers for Baltimore out of 64. Last 2 packs. There is Henry Bolte for Oakland, silver. There's a Gabriel Hughes for Colorado on the patch. Jace Jung for Detroit on the auto. Parker Messick out of 349 for Cleveland. And turn of the century Blake Burkholder for Atlanta out of 122. And our last pack of the break. Garland Thompson on the college ticket. Jake Fox for Cleveland on the Hidden Gems auto. Steven Zobek for Kansas City. Then we have Bryce Moutz for St. Louis out of $4.99. And Ignacio Alvarez for Atlanta out of 299. That does it for this one. Let's top load, we'll recap, and then we'll end the night. We'll hop in the chat and Warthogs live on TikTok. Make sure you follow Jackpot Breakers as well. But I may go live for a little while. Definitely will be going live the rest of the week. And we will be scheduling some more breaks as well as they get close to full. All right, guys, let's get these top loaded. We'll recap. Again, I want to thank everybody for helping fill the breaks. I think we got all the breaks full. This one we had White Sox were remaining. I don't know if anybody grabbed those. That team I think was the last one. The Blue Jays did go. All right, so one more to top load, then we're gonna do an auto recap. Like I said, and most everything else will get top loaded from this break. All the die cuts, all the numbered parallels, all the patches. There's Noah Dean, Hunter Patterson, Jeffrey Carrasco, Victor Medeiros, Noah Dean, Jace Jung, Jake Fox, Steven Zobek, Kenyon Huggins, Cade Povich, Roy Milton, Thomas Harrington, Brandon Bayeria, Kirkering, Jordan Sprinkle, Wobin Choi, Will Rudy, Diover Diaza. We have Jack Brannigan, Justin Campbell, Inyur Cepeda, Kenyon Huggins, Josh White, Wobin Choi, Jose Mejia, William Kempner, Edward Lantigua, Dylan O'Ray, Caden Wallace, Tyler Locklear, Kevin Abel. Our last stack here we have Clark Elliott, Carlos Danimal, Jack Brannigan, Robbie Snelling, Belfry Rivera, Ben Joyce, Josh White, Michael Harris on the prospect materials, patch auto, and Ben Joyce out of 97 on that die cut. All right, guys, that does it for the breaks tonight. I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you guys go on over to the Warthog Travels TikTok page. If you guys want to watch him rip some personals, you can jump in, grab some packs, boxes. He is live, or will be live. We will be updating the future break schedule page, so make sure you guys check that out. We'll email you, message you once we get some breaks on there, but you do want to keep up to date with that, and you'll see all the new breaks we list as well. All right, guys, have